Well, it says we're live, so I'm going to believe that. I want to make sure I'm centered here. There's a little thing here for you to click on and go join. I want to talk to you about a number of things today. But first off, I just want to say hi. Thank everyone for coming here each week. We're going to be changing a lot of things between me and Rick, how we're going to be doing these, and actually the quantities that we're going to be doing. So I'm going to talk about that real quick inside of the new location where we're going to manage all of our live stream content so that we can have a sense of organization to it and a sense of community. Because we want to get you guys into a group that can share ideas that's isolated down to just us. And we're not looking to pull outsiders into the group. We're looking to take the people that are interested in what we're doing and bring them into our own community so we can share content that will help your business. So first of all, I want to talk about what Skool is. Skool, Skool, is a really innovative platform. And essentially, it's a way for you to organize your teaching content and build a community around a topic. And you can run a calendar and schedule out live streams, and it will create a one-stop place for people to go to try to be organized and know what's going on. Because it is now, we're always going out trying to get people to attend these meetings, and that will continue. But with the Skool community, we will have more daily contact with everybody who's interested in what we're going to be teaching people. And if you want to be, what's going to happen from now on is there's my dog. She always has to come in and say hi, doesn't she? We're going to be teaching. I think it's because I'm talking to somebody. He's like, "Is that mom?" No, not mom, Millie. So I want to show you the Skool community, what we're doing, what our plans are, and then I want to do some work teaching you some stuff inside of Velocity Impact. Rick was supposed to be here today to do that, but life has a way of interrupting, plans. So we don't ever let that bother us. We just move on and adapt. Let's take a look here. We're going to go first off to the Skool platform. Which I haven't opened up yet, so hold on. Yeah, I have. There we go. I'm calling the platform AI Social Success because it's about using AI to manage your social media marketing, and it encompasses actually all the different applications that my business developed, plus things that we're going to add to it with time. We'll be adding in some amazing things. And our intent here is to teach people and to form a community. So there's a bunch of things you can do to actually help me. First of all, what you can do is make sure you share Skool with other people so they can participate. They can become part of our community. We get a dozen people here at a time, and it's always a lot of fun to do these live streams. But we'd like to bring in repeat people instead of constantly finding new people. So the community aspect of this is great, but it also gives me a classroom where I can teach people things. And that's really one of the main things that we're trying to do. I have this platform called SoloAd Masterclass. You've heard me talk about it many times. This is going to be like SoloAd Masterclass, and some of the courses over there will end up here. Let me show you basically how it works. When you come into Skool and you go to the link, if you see this little button down here, this little scanner right here, that will take you to Skool, and it's free. You just click enroll. You'll have to use your, usually an email address is required, and you don't get spammed too much. But here you can see this is kind of our introduction video.
Welcome to
I'm not going to play it. And a little introduction here. It's not a high pressure thing. free to join. Click join, put in your email address, and then you'll have access to the platform. And you can come and go whenever you want. It's totally up to you. See, we already got 10 members. We just started it yesterday. Wow. So if you go to community, you'll see I will be posting content here pretty much daily. I'd say at least 5 times a week. And it'll be training content, reminders, videos like this one right here, and everything you need to do. Now, the idea of this is to get people to participate. You see, Richard left a comment. Someone left a comment here. I guess it was me. So you see, the idea is for you to come in here and participate like as if it's a Facebook group sort of thing. Matter of fact, you can do the same thing with groups. I just kind of like this format better, and it gets us away from Facebook. And I love Facebook, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I love all the social media sites, but we want to have our own world. So this community is there. And the thing about school is there's lots of other communities. You come in here and click there, you'll see I belong to a bunch of them. Most of them are free. And they're basically, the concept is we're going to offer you coaching, or we're going to give you some training. And then, if you really start having success and you want to move into something a little bit more meaningful, we'll have coaching available for people. And in my case, we finance this by, you come, you get the free training. If you like some of the tools we're recommending, like AI Search Poster, Velocity Impact, there's going to be more. Maybe you'll register for those, and so we'll make some money doing that. So we're doing this to be benevolent, and we're doing this in order to actually do do something that is going to benefit everybody and ultimately benefit us. But the impact is on how do we train you guys, or what we're doing to overcome our problems. Everything is a pain to me. There's not one single thing I got to do online where I don't go, oh my God, there's got to be a better way. That's why we started McCraysoft back in 2008, to solve these things. And I share with you like some of these things, like just a little banner link or a banner at the bottom of each post. These things are not generally easy to get. What we're going to do is we're going to offer you guys some of my software for free, and it'll be available. I'll show you where to get that stuff later on. But as of right now, you register, come back, and you can even come here to watch your live streams. We're learning how the platform works as we sit here. So you can see new posts that I'm doing every day. Come, engage. If you want to argue with me, that's fine. Be respectful, and I will respond accordingly. We have very good training and very good products. I'm not embarrassed by anything we've created, and we'll show you everything we know on how to use them to make your business stronger and wealthier and everything else. The next thing I want to show you is the classroom link. This is where the training will be. Most of this, there's nothing in there yet. I've got to do training on velocity impact. You see nothing in there yet. It's in the classrooms where you're going to learn how to do these things. AI Social Poster. There'll be stuff in here during the next week. I will get it loaded up. But the very first thing I want you to look at is content is king. I've already started working on this. And the thing about social media marketing is most businesses don't do it because it takes too much effort. And they're missing out on an absolutely phenomenal opportunity to brand their business. And they don't have to work 20 hours a day to do it, which is the problem with social media. I've tried it, I've been trying for years and failing at it. And like I tell you, every time I can't get something to do what I want it to do, we figure out a solution and build software around it. I have other applications that I just use and I don't sell anyone. AI Social Poster is really freaking good, so that's why we're going to make it available. And of course, our Massive Passive AI program is really freaking good too, because there's a couple of things you need to do to make all your social media content work. Number one is content. And that's why the first class is all about content. and I'll be adding to it during the next few days, and we'll be adding more to our classrooms. And you'll see other classrooms pop up. They're all going to be free, but there'll be this occasional one where I might charge some money for it because it's got to pay the bills, got to keep the lights on at home. So the fact is, there'll be some paid programs mixed in throughout this stuff. And most of you guys are coming to this are customers of either AI Social Poster or Massive Passive AI or some other applications. So you don't need to worry about that, do you? The next thing I want to show you that's really important is calendars. I will send you an email probably 3 times a week letting you know about updates on the platform. The email will come from school.com. It doesn't let me email you every day. You'll get an email from school.com once every 94 hours. And so as I'm learning how to use it, the next one will be all about the calendar. So I'm going to show you the calendar here, right here. Bingo. Okay. Here is our calendar that we use for whatever sort of events we want to do. This is where we are today. It's a live stream. I need to change the logos. It's live right now, it's telling you. And you can simply add it to your calendar. You see one for AI auto blogging. This is for Massive Passive AI. You can click there, add it to your calendar. You'll go to Google, Apple, or Outlook. It will be on your calendar, and it will remind you a day beforehand. And you make it an email from the system to remind you of live streams. That's the part I don't quite know yet. So this is for this will know if you own any of my AI auto blogging solutions, including Massive Passive AI, AI Autoblogger, AI Traffic Secrets, and they're all the same program, marketed differently to different niches. And so if you register for that, you'll be entitled to come, and it's designed to be a Q&A session. I'll probably be using this exact same software I'm running right now. If nobody's asking questions, I'll use that for I will use that for, there we go, chat. I'll use the same thing to respond and demonstrate stuff. But this software that we use for our live stream is called Restream. It's got a chat option there. So you could be watching it on YouTube. You can be watching it at school. You can be watching it X or LinkedIn or anything else. And if you got a question, you hit that question, it's going to pop the question into the chat box that you can't see on the right side of my screen. And I will either respond to it immediately, which is the point of these live streams, is to be able to answer your question right away. Or if I need to, I'll respond back to you via email. And other things are going to happen as this evolves and we get more involved in working with people. I'm going to offer people some additional coaching opportunities. So you see right now, every Thursday at 3 p.m. will be called Coaching Students. And this will be a small-time coaching program that will be something where I can work with you on certain things in depth for as long as we need to, usually 2 hours. And I will have one-on-one coaching programs as well. All these things are yet to be built into the platform, but the platform will be absolutely formulated in order to keep you aware and keep you engaged with the community. Okay. There's a list of our members. We're not hiding anything. And there's our leaderboard. Our leaderboard is who's actually engaging with tweets. See, Richard's been great. And it will show your love. This is me, of course. And what we're going to do is we're going to offer some special incentives for you to engage. For example, if you get to level 6, maybe it will entitle you to a 2-hour phone call with me personally. And then we'll just do a Zoom call or something like that. And we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. So we're going to create an incentive for you to engage so that you engage, that you stay tuned in to what we're doing, and that you participate. Your participation is absolutely key. It tells us what you're thinking, And B, it allows us to know which direction to go. And it helps us build a community and keep you engaged. That is the most important thing. It's keeping you engaged. So the more you participate, the better you do. Rick's been great. I guess I've only done one but I'm gonna where people are gonna level. I don't even know what Rick's level is now. I gotta take a look at him. No, I have no idea what he's doing. um, but Rick is my partner, so he's been commenting and leaving thumbs ups and stuff like that. So it's very, very important that you get engaged with the community, and then you come in here and you book up your calendar of those things you want to learn live stream. Now remember, you're going to have access to this stuff, but you'll have to actually come and see it. Are we going to have replays? Yeah, I mean, everything's going to end up on our YouTube channel and Facebook groups and stuff like that. But the real value is being able to ask me questions. I've been doing this internet marketing thing since 2002. I've seen all of it. And Rick has been doing it. We compare notes. He's been doing it for quite a while too. We've been on different type of roadmaps, different tangents for sure. But we've both been around a little while and can answer questions responsibly. And we're excited about that part of it. So we ask you to share school so that friends and family or our business associates, other companies can participate too. This is really targeted for small businesses, okay? The solo entrepreneur is important to me because that's where I've done most of my work. But to truly expand out and reach the entire audience out there, we want to include small businesses. So a local cafeteria or diner or nail store, something like these people can all benefit from social media marketing, but it's too painful for them to do it. They don't know how to create content. They don't know how to schedule it. They don't know where to schedule it. They have no clue how to do it. And I'll be honest with you, they can go out there and buy courses from Warrior Plus and JVZoo and ClickBank, all these courses, usually gimmicky and not truly intended for what it is. And they will probably, be very unhappy with the results. Or they can go to an advertising agency, which is great. Go do it. That costs you a lot of money. As a solopreneur or small business, you probably don't want to spend that. But if you do, that's great. Or you can do it yourself. And I'll give you an example. And I wrote about that in today's post. I wrote, don't panic. Is that what I did today? Yeah. And really what it is no. It's just, maybe I haven't posted yet. No, this is here. It talks about how I woke up this morning and I looked at my content calendar, which I manage in AI Social Poster. And because I was enjoying my weekend, it was my birthday and all that stuff, I just totally kind of blew it off. And I had nothing scheduled for today. Well, within about 15 minutes, I scheduled 80 posts for today. So I did some math, and I do over 3,000 posts of social media content a month with, a few hours worth of work. Not like I'm sitting there. If you were trying to create content for each one of those things and go lay it all out, you would never do it. Or you'll start. And the thing about social media marketing is that you don't get that immediate response. Not like sending out an email and getting a click. You have to build it up. It snowballs over time, and that's just to be expected. So just want to check to make sure my good friend hasn't shown up here yet. So you can see here what we're able to do. I'm able to take and share today's experience. I woke up, nothing was scheduled. Oh my God, what a pain in the butt. 15 minutes later, I had 80 posts scheduled, all unique, all with our own original images. And that's so powerful because what it does is it means I don't have to hire somebody to do it. I'm not hiring an agency at $2,000 a month to manage my social media marketing. I really just need to deal with the engagement side. I'll show you that as we get into the metrical stuff. I'll show you the engagement stuff because they make it easy too. Um, so I'm able to take a couple $1,000 a month payment. Let's say you hire somebody to do that. Maybe you got to pay them $3,000 a month. And I did it in 15 minutes a week. And I did it more consistently, and it's getting results. Exposure is phenomenal. As I told you several times, I'm getting at least 2,500 clicks a month now from my social media marketing to my money sites. And those people are buying passive AI, they're buying AI social poster, they're buying products, or they're coming to these live streams. So that's the whole point of this. That said, please promote our school because it will benefit a lot of people and it gives people the benefit of these classrooms. Let me show you what a classroom looks like. I already did kind of. You can see, you just go down and I usually do a video and maybe some text. And here I talk about Metricool. Metricool is, I know I own AI Social Poster and I love it because it creates content for me. But I also use Metricool because it syndicates my blog posts. And it does an awful lot more. I got more things to teach people. I show them how to register for an AI poster account. I even give them a demo of how it works right here. So this is a demo. What I mean by not training is the actual training on how to use the program is going to be right here. So, okay, so we have that. AI Social Poster is a wonderful program for eliminating the pain of social media marketing for you and for the guy that owns the nail salon or the girl that owns the nail salon or the guy who owns a restaurant who doesn't want to pay an agency to do it. It's right there. Boom. Content, everything. Go for it. Now, when you look at my social media posts, and I'm going to go over here, go to x.com. Are you seeing that? Yes. Fun, fun, fun. I'm going to go to my post. And you can see right here, it's telling everyone that I'm running a live stream. But I want you to look at this. Look at that image. Completely unique, tied to this post. This was posted by AI Social Poster. How do I know? It's got the IITB school. Okay. So everything has got a graphic that's gorgeous. Why do you do that, Bill? Here's the reason why. It's like people respond to images probably more than anything else. Okay. They see a cool picture and they'll stop and they'll read the content. And maybe they'll ask a question. I don't know. The point is, engagement happens when people take the time to consume the information you're giving them. And the image slows their eyeballs down so they can consume what you're sharing with people. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how I create all of these images, all of them. They're really awesome, aren't they? And it's like, I don't know why that. I didn't go, I want to show a bakery. I'm going to show you how I get all these images. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to switch over to Velocity Impact. All right, so this is the platform. You've seen it before, right? So you can go through and play with all these tools. They're awesome. The thing that I'm using right now is called Visionex Images. I have no idea why they're called that, but that's what they are. I have not created any images for any of these subgroups yet, a little bit. But let's say AI content poster here. I want to come up with ideas. I want to create ideas for happy store owners that are using social media to grow their business. So it just creates image ideas. Okay, so the image size I want to do is 1-on-1, okay, square. And what this is going to do, it's going to come up with 20 image ideas that will go into the image idea box, right? So here's the first one. A business helping store owners grow their social media storefront with a welcome sign and a crowd of happy people entering. Let's just go ahead and create that image. So you can see it's going to do that. It usually takes 2 or 3 minutes. But the important thing to understand is this created like 20 of these different scenarios, all related to what you're trying to promote. And let's say I'm talking about social media, but it's not like it's going to be Twitter and Facebook and YouTube and all these different images. It's going to be an image that gives people the results they're after. They're going to buy our software to get people coming into their store. So I just download that image and then I can upload it into a post for a social poster. Okay, pretty cool. So here's the second one. Let's go ahead and run that one. The other thing that's cool is it keeps a library of all this stuff. So you might create something you don't like and go 3 days later, come back and download it. That's the beauty of it. So you're able to come in here and produce as many videos as you want based on any idea you want. I'm going to do another video idea or another image idea after this one finishes rendering. So that's cool too, right? So I got a couple decent things to do. I'm going to put on photorealism now, right here. And I'm going to change this to a different group. Let me just go to velocity impact. Okay, haven't done anything here. Let me use something I'm familiar with. Greenhouse business is thriving because of their social media marketing. Okay, so let's give me some ideas. The great thing about AI is it fixes all the typos. I get a lot of comments like, "Wow, Bill, your writing is amazing." I take it, I write it, and then I send it through an AI to fix it. And maybe there's some there'll be some augmentation to some of the content which I either like or don't like, and most of the time I don't use it. But what it does do is give me perfectly written content. Because if you're a friend of mine and we're exchanging messages on Messenger or text or Skype or something, you'll notice that my writing is pretty bad. My typing is horrible. Okay, so created the first one. The greenhouse business thriving because of social media marketing. A vibrant greenhouse filled with an array of colorful plants under sunshine, showing growth and prosperity. Create the image. And I needed to put the photorealism in. I forgot to do that. So let's just see what it comes up with. Because I didn't use photorealism, then I'll do another one on another idea and ask it to do photorealism. Because when you don't do photorealism, what you get is kind of more of a illustration or a cartoon, which is fine. I like it to be more realistic because I want to paint a picture of my client's mind that they can relate to. And if you're running a greenhouse, that's a beautiful image, isn't it? But it's obviously an illustration. Okay, that's the first one I created. I owned a greenhouse marketing company for about 30 years. So it's really one of probably my strongest passion. So I'm going to go to another one. Okay. Greenhouse Business Writers Association, Happy Greenhouse, standing proudly beside luscious green plants. And it's photorealism in emotions is, let's take this to happiness. And I'm going to run as a square. The squares are really what you want to use to promote on social media. Reason being, they fit well with certain platforms like Instagram and Pinterest and Twitter and other. I mean, you can do the 9x16s, but if you wanted to go to Instagram, you really are best with the one aspect ratio. Look at that, happy in love. Looks like they're from San Francisco, which is fine with me. I don't care. So that would be one you can use. So let's create a third one. Go ahead. We're going to change that from happiness to satisfaction. Let's go ahead and do that. Create an image. So people go, well, how do you create all these images you use? We used to have to go get, pay a membership for stock images, and then they started giving it to you free. But you'd have to search for something that is kind of close to what you wanted to use. This right here, wow, that would be a great one to use. The greenhouse industry. He's using social media. You see how powerful this is? I could not go somewhere and find that image. That has to be something that is generated for you, or you hire a photographer. When I was in the greenhouse and nursery industry between 1976 and 2006, that's how long we ran our business for 30 years. Every year we put out a full color catalog. We sold the business. I'm happy it's gone, but every year we put out a full color catalog. I had to go hire a photographer to take pictures of things for the catalog, and it was expensive. And it was like a day of photography. It cost me $1,200, and they'd do like 6-7 shots. And I'm trying to illustrate a product clearly. And you can pretty well do that with AI now without necessarily doing photography. Now I have branded products. They're a little difficult to do this with, but here I'm trying to sell someone's happy from using AI. This is great stuff because I'm trying to tell you this works for any niche. If you're a baker, if you are you own a nail salon, you are making money building homes, this will work. It will create content. And that is the biggest pain for small businesses. Where do I get the content to post? And then where do I post it? How do I post it? And I don't want to take forever to do it. So you create the images, you download them, and then you use AI Social Poster, which I've demoed for you guys multiple times. And everyone's like, yeah, this is cool. It's cool, and it solves a huge problem for small businesses. Here I am. I'm running my greenhouse. Okay. I have a little flower shop. I got 5 employees. We retail out the front end, and we have amazing quality products. I just don't have time to do this. So the local marketing company comes by and they say, we'll do it for $5,000 a month. And you're like, well, I can hire someone for $2,500 or $3,000 a month, and they won't do a good job, so I'm going to pay $5,000. Wow. You can come in here and get our software for $25 a month. Do it all yourself in 15 minutes a day and have 800 posts. I did the math the other day. I average 3,055 posts a month on social media. I do it all by taking content from Massive Passive AI, the AI to Blogger system, and syndicating it using Metricool. And then I pop in the AI Twitter bot, AI Social Poster, and I just go to AI tweets because that's the level of the program I own. And I take the tweets that's already written for me, and I just add a link and an image to it, which is really easy to do. And I schedule it out to all 8 platforms at one time. And in about 15 minutes, because all the tweets are already written for me, I'm done. If you're going to get uber picky about the quality of tweets, you can edit them any way you want. But to me, speed is of essence. Someone's not going to come to you and say, I really didn't like your tweet. That doesn't, it happens in politics. But if you're a small business, you're just trying to get the word out about what you're doing, this is great. Now, let's say if you're running a restaurant and you really want to promote the quality of your food and your service, your product itself, you could create video shorts with a camera and use Metricool to syndicate it to YouTube, TikTok, if it's still around, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, and it's pretty easy. And it's one of the ways of actually being able to truly demonstrate your food. Now, I'm a foodie, right? Most people I know are, and they like to eat because it's one of the things that God's made pleasurable for us. So we tend to want to do it, and probably too much of it at the same time. So I follow YouTube channels that do cooking and food demos and stuff like that because it's fun watching it. There's one particular YouTube channel that basically does nothing but YouTube shorts. They're called Devour Power. And it's this young married couple that basically New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, that area, they go to all these restaurants and they do a video of the food being prepared and eating it. And it's all this, the most decadent stuff you've ever seen. You'll salivate. They started doing that, and now they're getting paid lots of money. And there's, small sandwich shops and people that have good, big food, paying them to come do those videos to drive traffic to the restaurant. Well, you can make your own, but they offer the service of going out and making that. I have no idea what they charge, but I believe they do really well because their clients get great results. But you could create your own, and there's a product that I'm going to show you called Creatify that where you can build your own short videos. They're AI-based, and they're fine. They're not nearly as good as, taking your camera or your phone and shooting a real video, but they're actually not that bad. So it's definitely something you should think about if you're trying to promote your business on social media. But the way to syndicate that content is not to sit there and upload it to all these different sites. It's to go to Metricool and use that to do that for you. And you've seen me demonstrate it multiple times. There will be training on Metricool inside the school. And there'll be training on AI Social Poster, all of my AI auto blogging programs. Plus, we're going to have a page which is just going to be custom software I'm going to give you. Why am I going to give it to you? I'm a nice guy. No, it's stuff that I built myself. Let me give you an example right now. It's a lot easier now than it used to be. Well, if we come here and look at this post right here, you'll see there is this little banner right here. A little link box. It's underneath the title before the content. And that's a plugin I created. And I didn't hire my programmer to do it. I actually used AI to do it. You got to know something about programming to do it. I've been a programmer. So that's a great little tool, and it really rocks, and it gets clicks. And remember, you're driving people to your blog through your social media posting. Eventually, you'll get SEO traffic too. But honestly, I don't care about SEO. I care about engagement. So someone comes to here and they click this. What are they going to get? Yay! They're going to get AI Social Poster. So that's the whole point of all this stuff. is to take and be able to get people to go from whatever the site you drive them to your money sites. I also created one that will put a post at the bottom of each page. So in this case here, at the bottom of each page of this blog post, I have a link to AI Social Poster. If you go to Microsoft, there's a banner going to Velocity Impact. So this is a logo I created with Velocity Impact. And I just imported it into Canva and added a Start Your Free Trial Today thing. So I have that plugin I can give people. I have this plugin I can give people. It's a little short training. So we're going to start offering just some free software just to make it easy for you guys to implement stuff. I have all sorts of ideas. A lot of the old software we programmed is out of date. I'm not going to pay my programmer to update things. I'm going to just create new things to do that by talking with ChatGPT, who will do the coding work for you now. My partner, Jayden, is my CTO. If you go to AI Social Poster, you can see, if you go to About Us page, you'll see Jayden there. He's been working for me since 2008. So that's 17 years. He was a young man in India when I first met him. I think he was just graduating high school. I don't know. What I will tell you, he's a great human being. And he's very good at programming. He's like, we need to do cloud-based programs. We don't want to keep doing WordPress stuff. And now I understand why. Because he's smart. AI Social Poster is a cloud-based program. We could send a bajillion clicks to it. This website you're looking at right now, to the application. We could have 10,000 users and 10,000 clicks coming in an hour, and it will scale to be able to handle that load. My costs go up, but obviously my income goes up too. So yeah, we built this on a scalable cloud format, which is not the same as building a WordPress plugin. It's way more complicated. And I'm like, what a genius this kid is, because he's realizing, Jayden goes, yeah, we need to build everything on the cloud, because that way he has to be involved in it, right? And he is right, and I'm glad I did it. And he's really a great partner, a great friend, and he's kind of like one of my sons in a strange way. And it's really cool to have that sort of story where you can work with someone for a long time, because you got respect for each other, and you trust each other, and you like each other. Social media marketing is one of those things that is a pain in the ass. And most business owners would absolutely benefit from it, but they don't do it because they don't want to take the time, or it's too expensive, or they have the mindset like I used to have. I failed at this stuff miserably for years until this last year, when I finally said, this is where I need to get busy and figure out how to do it. And like I told you, when I would run into a problem doing something, I would usually look for some software. I'd probably buy something at, JVZoo Warrior Plus, and then be like incredibly disappointed in the trash I had. I would just literally just buy it maybe. I rarely ask for refunds, but occasionally it's so bad I will. And then I give it away. I just don't ever use it again. So maybe it's only a $12 program. It's not the money. It's the fact that, I bought into whatever their hype was. Okay. Here's the hype about AI Social Poster. It won't do anything if you don't use it. None of those programs will ever do anything if you don't use it. Well, there's two things you got to do. You got to learn how to use it. You got to be engaged with it. and you just got to do it. And if you don't want to work 15 minutes a day to build your business, then congratulations, most businesses fail. And this is one of the reasons why, is they don't want to put in the effort to do what I'm going to call branding-based marketing, which is truly what social media is. When I first got into social media marketing, I don't know, I started trying to do it maybe 10 years ago. And I still am a huge email marketing uh, guy. That's the basis of where my income comes from. Yet, for whatever reason, I was starting to I had a Twitter following and I had people on Facebook. And I figured if I posted something on Twitter, I'd get 1,000 clicks. No, it doesn't work that way. It's not shotgun marketing, it's relational. Uh, like running ads on Facebook is a social thing. So if you're going to sell, men's cologne or women's clothing, um, stuff like that, stuff you use personally, it's part of your life, Facebook's a great place to advertise it. But if you want to sell, how to get rich quick stuff, which you shouldn't do, you can't use it. They won't let you because they don't want you to tarnish their platform, because their platform is for that click, not this click. And the same thing with Google. So running a post on a Facebook group with 500,000 members, you're thinking, whoa, I'm going to get at least 500 clicks from this. And you get none or maybe one. That was the results I was getting because I completely missed the point of social media marketing. First, you got to put in and then you got to talk back. So there needs to be a conversation. But from that conversation, there becomes a viral element, which is going to spread it for you, which is what I'm asking you to do. And there is a opportunity to learn from each other, and you develop relationships, and you create loyalty, and people begin to trust you and they want to buy what you recommend. So when you're selling a product that really works, like AI Social Poster or Massive Passive AI or Velocity Impact, you can sell it knowing you got a great product. So why not engage with people? What we're doing is exactly that. I switched from the mindset of send an email, make money, to flow of content, get people into a community, engage with them, educate them, and let them buy when they're ready. Okay. When you're ready to move forward and do social media marketing in mass with little or no time on your side, I believe you'll become a member of Velocity Impact, and you'll be a member of AI Social Poster. I think you'll look at it and go, okay, that's going to cost me less than $100 a month, and 15 minutes a day. I could do that, and then understand it's going to take some time. That's the other thing about social media marketing I did not understand. Again, I was still thinking of email marketing. The bigger the list, the better the buyers. That isn't even true anymore. To get good email marketing, you got to have engagement, just like social media. It's really changed, and it's all for the good, but it's important to understand that you must have that engagement. So I appreciate you being here today. I'm going to ask you to share the school platform or share the live stream, whether if you see it on Facebook or whatever, because we want to grow the community and help as many people as we can. And we're going to always be honest with people and do the best we can to educate you, not just sell you on hype and stuff. That said, ultimately, we're here to make money. When we go back to school platform, I showed you the community. I showed you the classroom. I showed you the calendar, members, leaderboard, and about. So it's a very clean, simple system where I can create and organize myself to have live streams running on schedule every week. Everything's in one spot. So here's the thing: AI Weekly Live, which you're watching right now, is going to be basically run through the school platform now. I want you to come and register for a AI social success account. Come in and click to add it to your calendar. Okay. I want you to get involved in this group. And I want you to be able to watch these things, come here and sign up for it and put it on your calendar. It's going to be a lot easier for you because you'll get the reminders. It's still going to come to you through all the channels that you're currently getting, but here it's going to organize you. And probably more important than that, it's going to organize me. Okay, you can invite friends. You can see them on the leaderboard. And this is everything. That's why I ask you to share the about page, because this really describes what it's all about. And someday you'll see 10,000 members here. I've built communities that were huge. And Rick and I are committed to making this huge. So one of our plans is that we're going to set up this calendar. I would check it because there's going to be additional things added to it. I'm actually okay doing live content every day of the week now. Like tonight, I have to go to rehearsal for my band because I'm a musician in a church band. And I have students Tuesday because I teach guitar. I got students on Saturday. So I just work the schedule in here around playing guitar, which is like my favorite thing in the world to do with my clothes on. My wife says I can have as many guitars as I want until now I got too many, and honestly, I'm happy. And they're all really nice instruments, high quality. They play amazingly well. Because I bought the junk things and I learned pay for the best and forget the rest, right? So what can you do at the end of the day? Go sign up for this school, AI Social Success. That about page, just click on the sign up button. Here, I'll log off and show you. Okay. Okay. So all you need to do, click join group, and you'll create an account. It's nothing earth-shattering. I already have an account, so I'm not going to create another one. Once you do that, you're in the classroom. Anything you see that's for free, you can participate in. And if you purchase certain programs, you'll be able to calendar that live stream time. And right here is going to be another course. This is going to be, I'm going to take like the SoloAd marketing content off of SoloAd Masterclass. I don't think I'll move all the content from there. That's been an amazing website. We get thousands of people a month, probably like 10,000 visitors a month there just to take classes from us. But I don't have any way of really engaging with them because essentially they just come, they will view the content. Do they do anything with it? Well, most 99% won't, because you got to put effort into it. Here, if you come and you engage into this, I'll know who you are. You'll get a message or two a week. You can always close your account and cancel it. And it's an opportunity for you to really be able to understand what it takes to make money as a small business or a solo entrepreneur using social media and using all the tools that we provide you. The blogging, content, the AI stuff, the metrical, These are all things that are absolutely amazing and will make you money if you apply it. So that's all I'm going to talk about this week. Unfortunately, Rick wasn't able to join us. Um, he's always got a lot of drama going on. So God bless him. We'll hope to see him next week. I know I promised to share him this week. So life is good. Enjoy yourself, and don't be a victim. Take care.